and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing something that I love to do, and that is annoying my husband with the things that I buy. But today I'm going to be annoying you. What I'm about to show you is the culmination of multiple weeks. I have not put this stuff out around my house yet. I have actually done one or two things because I was so excited. This is my thrifting / antique haul for this month, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I did and as much as I enjoyed shopping for it. I had gone thrifting and antiquing with a purpose, and some of that was found and some of it was not. So the first thing that I was trying to find were little side tables for couches for like coffee and drinks. The next thing I was looking for was art for my walls. I have a lot of empty walls and I want to fill them up. And then I was also looking for a bowl and a pitcher for my dining room table so I could put large flowers in it as a flower arrangement. Vase. Also, please do not be distracted by this. I have a very large pimple on my forehead and there's nothing I can do about it. So I'm trying to decide where I want to start, soonest or my most favorite. Okay, we'll go with my most favorite. That was in the mountains. My best friend took me to this antique mall, and I will show you what I got. Things were so incredibly well priced there in most of the booths. So let me show you what I got. First, I'm going to start with the biggest because it's amazing. Now I'm going to have to push this back. Close up a pimple. All right. First up, I found a fox hunt print, guys. This is so amazing. I was looking for fox hunt. I don't know why. I just think they're really cool. I was first looking for fox hunt pictures when, maybe a year or two ago, and I saw them in our local antique store, but they're so expensive. It is a legitimate size. Next up is this beautiful French print. Look at how beautiful. And that matte is such a gorgeous color. When we went to Williamsburg, we bought a very large print of, I believe it's called Mozart in Marie Antoinette's court, or the court of Marie Antoinette. It's beautiful. I love it. It's going to go in our library, and I thought this would be a good addition to that as a complimentary French print. Next is the smallest print that I got. We have a couple of small walls, and I thought this would be perfect. And I love watercolors. They're so calming, and I got this for $8. Either way, it's adorable. I love it. I'm keeping it. It's keeping. And then last, tell me this does not speak to your Victorian side. Look how beautiful this is. It's called Berry Pickers. And just how relaxing is this? Plus, this entire thing was $15. You cannot get the matte. I got antique dust in my throat. You cannot get a matte for $15. Plus, I know it's darker, but I thought with our light walls, it would make a good contrast and, just a little bit of color in there. Plus, like, how adorable is that? All right, next up, I got this dish. Isn't it adorable? $5. It has a beautiful green design on it. And I thought I could store trinkets or something on one of my tables. And when I get more tables, it could just sit. It is stained. It's not dirty, but it is adorable. $5, folks. That was a steal. Next up, I have this beautiful pitcher. Look at how pretty that is. I got it for $20. It was probably a little pricey for the size. It's like 7 or 8 inches. But it's beautiful, and I'm going to use it as a vase for flowers, like smaller, daintier flowers, because I am going to have like a little cut garden in my backyard with some zinnias and cosmos. All right, next is this brass, whatever it is, metal dish. I saw it and I was like, oh, this is $3. This is cool. I'm sure I could use it somehow. And then my friend was like, hey, put drapey flowers in it, or a drapey plant. And that's such a good idea because I would never have thought of that. I just thought it was cool to look at. So go with friends who know what they're talking about. And then last but not least, ooh, okay, I got a bowl and a pitcher. How pretty is this? It's got little gold applique, not applique, just gold detailing. And it's got scallops rim and this beautiful handle. It's not cleaned, but it also has this massive bowl and it will go great in my dining room. Can you imagine just like a stem and a stem coming out of each one of these little scallops? It's just, how perfect is this? I got it for $45. I may have overpaid, but I also may have not because I've seen just this for like $200 in other more expensive antique malls. This was not as ornate as the other ones that I had seen for more expensive. However, I have seen similar without the bowl for more. All right, that was the antique mall in the mountains. Next up, since these have been staring me in the face, when I was picking up my eggs and milk, I decided to stop at a pawn shop because they had said that they had brass candlesticks there. I went in and picked some up. I got all 2, 3, 4. I started buffing this one. And a little bell. I got all of these for $15. Now, I don't know if that's a good deal or not. But I got all of these for $15. All right. So, and then yesterday I went to Salvation Army, or Monday I went to the Salvation Army. I can't be sure. I don't even know what day it is today. And I was just looking around because you never know what you're going to get at the Salvation Army. First, I found these ramekins. Very excited because I was actually looking for ramekins and I didn't want to pay full price. I got 4 of those because I make pot de creme or pots de creme, however you want to pronounce it. Next, I got this little tray. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this, but it's really cool. I mean, obviously I'm going to put stuff in it, but I don't know where I'm going to get it. I believe it was $3 and it's pretty. Now this last piece that I got, actually the other piece that I'm not going to show you because it's outside disinfecting in the sun, is I got a kid's rocking chair, a solid wood rocking chair for my daughter. It is so adorable for $10. It's so well made. So I think it's going to be a fun addition. I'm going to clean it up and steam it and everything. So it's going to be great. But this next item that I purchased, look at a candelabra. It is silver plated. It's very yellow and tarnished right now. So I have been working on buffing that and it's beautiful. Once I get it cleaned up, this is beautiful. When we were down at the larger, more expensive antique store, I saw something like this for $90. And I'm like, there's no way this is $90. Man, granted, it is very heavy. I did drop it on the floor at the Salvation Army. But when I went to a local antique store, these still were about $30 or $40. But when I went to the Salvation Army, I just saw this sitting there and I snatched it up before I even looked at the price. And guys, it was $7. $7. Me and my husband went to one that's like not too far away, and I am on the lookout for all of these things all the time. So I got a little brass birdie. I mean, this is heavy and it is solid brass. I did splurge. It was $18, but isn't this beautiful? I love birds and I love brass. And then someone on Instagram, I can't remember who, said when you're thrifting or antiquing, always look for copper utensils. And I found this copper tablespoon, $1.25. It's copper, it's good quality. And I use it to scoop out my flour into my measuring cup. And then I found this print. It's not very pretty, but the frame is beautiful. Actually, when I bought it, I was like, oh, I'm just going to change that print out immediately. But this is the one piece that I actually did have put out already, and all I did was sit it on my counter in my kitchen, and it just looks beautiful in there right now. So I'm not going to change it. And the frame is perfect. I love the small frames and that they can be so versatile and you can really move them and put them around anywhere that you want. So this was the last thing that I had found. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Oh, yes. And just a glass jar for storing like dried goods in my pantry. This was $4. As long as I don't break it, try and find a glass jar cheaper, right? I feel like you can always, there's nothing, you can't go wrong. It's got a lid, it screws on tight. So if I have like beans or flour or anything extra I want to put in my pantry, instead of putting them in plastic, I can put them in this. So I'm going to give it a good wash, a good washy wash. And then that will be it. So thank you for sticking around and listening to me ramble about what I bought recently. So I hope that you enjoyed this and let me know what your favorite piece was. Thank you. Bye.